junk. Ziploc bag. Junk. Tire pressure gauge. Hydro throttle control. What am I taking the junk out of? I'll give you a hint. It's from California. Rusted. Can you believe this rusted just sitting here? I bought this bucket truck off of eBay. Wow. In San Francisco, California in 2003. I had it shipped here, and I used it once or twice, and a couple friends used it. They busted the axles. I changed one, the other one busted. I put it on eBay 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, and some guy from Nebraska sent me a $1,000 deposit on a $5,000 sale. And I said, make sure when you come and pick it up that you bring lots of spare parts, maybe 6 tires. He says, well, what do you mean? I said, this is an old truck. This is 1977. It's a local city truck, and it's not really made for the open road. So if you want to drive it back to Nebraska, which is 3/4 of the way across the country, you better be prepared and take your time. He says, well, I'm retired, but I'm an old man, and I can't be changing tires on the side of the road. I said, well, go buy some brand new ones. And his wife called me. She says, well, we made a mistake. We shouldn't have bought the truck. I said, well, I said it right in the ad. It's an old city truck. This thing isn't meant for the open road. I said it right in the ad. Anyways, I kept their deposit because it was a non-refundable deposit. So I paid $2,000 for the truck. The shipping cost me another $2,000. Odds and ends cost me $275 to have it inspected by a total doofus in California that didn't even know his own address. He says, where's that check you mailed me? I said, I mailed it. They finally found it. He'd gotten his new address wrong. Gave me the wrong street. So luckily they had it at the post office. That was $275 or $250 for totally nothing. Total waste of time, mobile mechanical repair. He was a mobile doofus. So, price of scrap is $225 a ton locally. I went to the local junkyard guy, and he's given $10 a ton more than everybody else. So this thing weighs 24,500 pounds approximately. But he'll weigh it. And he'll tell me how much it weighs. Whoa, does it stink in there? Whoa. He'll weigh it, and he'll pay me by the ton. 6 ton at least. Means it's worth $2,500. Yeah, there it is. Busted axle. It's easy to change, but you got to remove the pumpkin from the front like a Ford to get the broken parts out. And there's broken parts in there. When this thing was being shipped across the country, the guy shipping it was a local reputable guy. Must have hit a low sign and whacked off the controls right there. And ripped off the hoses. So he made good and he repaired it, put the 9 hoses back together except for one problem. He misconnected them. So the dead man control up here doesn't work properly. It works properly down below, but from up above you can't control it. You start going up in the bucket, 48-foot bucket. You start going up and you can't stop it. And I did that once, and when you can't reach these controls anymore, when those controls rather, when you can't reach the lower controls, which you can for a little bit, you have to start calling out to somebody, come and help me! I'm running away in a runaway bucket. So it's kind of funny. This is a double bucket truck. This control here is all worn out. These buckets can be pivoted with a hand crank. And the hand crank is over there. See? You turn the crank and the bucket turns. This is meant for power washing the transformers in Northern California where they're susceptible to salt spray and they short circuit. See? Get a low hanging sign or something and whacked this and busted off this and tore these hoses off. So what they used to do with these machines is they'd take them to the transformers and they'd power wash the transformers, and it takes 2 people to do it. One in this bucket, one in that bucket. Or so I was told. There was a business card in the ashtray when I got this rig here in 2004. There was a business card in the ashtray. So I took it out and I called the guy. And he says, I don't believe you're calling me. He says, all these trucks were sold at auction in the mid-'80s or late 80s. And this guy, Bob Ross, said he used to build these trucks when they were brand new, and then he converted them from manual transmissions to automatics. They used to all be manual transmission gas engine 427s, tall deck. And he converted this one and many others. Utility Aerial Incorporated, utility body company. Anyways, he said that he converted this truck and many others from a gas 427 5-speed Clark to a diesel 8.2 turbo gas 5-speed Clark, like my, oh hello little mugs, like my Clark transmission dump truck to an automatic diesel 8.2. This is the story of this bucket truck. Chevrolet! It's going bye-bye. Told the guy at the junkyard he could salvage this thing and turn it into one heck of a record. He says, well, I'll think about it. He'll cut it up. He's getting in so much scrap, these weeds are tickling my ankles. It's hot today. 9 o'clock in the morning, it's already 90. Remanufactured 8.2 liter diesel engine. Yeah, everything was working on this thing. Diesel 8.2 Detroit diesel. I'm getting bitten by something. Jeez, right on the ankle. Look at that. Spotless. Great running engine. Smokes when it's cold. Runs great after the smoke clears up. I guess that keeps the bugs away. Muncie Hydro Throttle. What a shame to scrap this thing. What a shame. What a waste. What a waste. Oh, that windshield gasket's a little rough from the oil leaking out of that piston. What a waste. Anyhow, what am I going to do? It's been sitting in this yard here for 5 years. It's time to go. Remanufactured engine. There's the sticker. Can't read the date, but it's a remanufactured engine. Runs great. I put new hoses on it. I'm taking this alternator off. This is a tachometer alternator. I think it has a lead. Oh, jeez, this freaking flies. Biting me. Big front axle. It's funny, huh? One little shock absorber for a big front axle truck like this. Air brakes. Oh, I even put an engine heater on it. How am I going to take that off? Shoot, brand new coolant heater. Oh, it bugs me to scrap this thing. Anyhow, it's got to go. I got work to do. Got wires to pull. We got some logging chains here on the ground for the logging truck to go in the woods. Heavy. That's it. Away she goes. Off to China. Come back with some hammer or lawn chairs. Depressing. Depressing.
Come on, come on. Come on, you can do it. All right. Dashing through the snow in my rusty Chevrolet. Down the road I go, sliding all the way. I need new piston rings. I need some new snow tires. My car is held together by a piece of chicken wire. Oh.
I got some little wildlife living here. A little mouse just crawled out. Hey, baby. Got a little house in there, huh? Come on out, say hello to YouTube fans. Come on. Probably gonna bite me. Oh, yeah, right. rusted. Yeah, this truck's been sitting for too long. Look at that. 2-speed washer. Low. High. High. Rust. Junk. Oh well. It was a little mousy. Hey, baby! Bite me on the nose, so don't be careful. Alright, I got work to do. I got tenants to argue with. Rusted. Rusted. General Motors Corporation. 27,080 pounds. Jeez. 48-foot double bucket boom truck. Oh well. There's our new house and warehouse right across the street. Yep. Yep, I came back. Get those Chevy emblems. And then I left, and then I came back again because I forgot. Oh, there's the tachometer. Look what I came back for. Low RPM tachometer / fuel gauge. Couldn't just bear to leave it behind. I don't know if it'll ever work. Big special wiring, and I'm no wiring guru. I'll leave the air pressure, I guess. Alright, stripped a bit of stuff off of it. Hate to say goodbye, but goodbye. Goodbye, Teeruk. Bucket Teeruk I shouldn't have bought on eBay in 2004 in San Francisco. Goodbye. TGIF. Happy Friday.